NuCalm was invented by Dr. Blake Holloway, a neuroscientist, naturopath, quantum physicist, and a really exceptional human being who had a clinical practice in Texas working with a profile of patients who were suffering from trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder. Of the 7 diagnosable anxiety disorders, PTSD sits on the furthest continuum of the most difficult profile to live with. And why is that? Once the brain is traumatized and trying to reconcile what happened to it, it triggers this cascade of responses. And really, most importantly, there's an existential battle, and your central nervous system loses faith in the universe. Your central nervous system loses faith in you to protect you from the universe. This is a problem. Now, the central nervous system is designed with one goal in mind: self-preservation and survival. And it has a toolbox to help it with its goal. And that toolbox includes the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system people call the reptilian brain. This is the fight or flight response. So the central nervous system has lost faith in you, has lost faith in the universe, and it is constantly looking for reasons to be fearful. And as soon as it perceives something, it triggers the autonomic nervous system to elicit the fight or flight response. So the post-traumatic stress disorder brain physiologically changes. There's a reduction of blood flow to 2 key areas of the brain: the hippocampus, which is your memory center, and the prefrontal cortex, which is your cognition. And that brain is then starved of the attention it needs and the oxygen-rich red blood cells, and it lives in this constant state of fear. And actually, the dreamscape is the same trauma as well. So this foot on the accelerator and constant worrying really exhausts the body, and it leads to disease, and it leads to, shame and doubt and insecurity and just a plethora of psychological issues. NuCalm was designed and invented over a 20-plus year period to solve this problem, and not because it can come and heal any brain that's been traumatized. The body is a miracle. NuCalm is a facilitator. The body wants to get into balance. The central nervous system and this monkey mind, this reptilian side of our fight or flight, doesn't allow us to get into balance. We're constantly pushing cortisol and adrenaline. NuCalm, using biochemistry and physics, slows your brainwave function down into the healing zone of theta, allowing your body to heal. So the traumatized victim can actually get back into control of their emotional well-being and get back into good health by systematic long-term use of NuCalm, simply by balancing the autonomic nervous system and putting the body and the brain in the theta brainwave state as much as possible. We can't tell you how long it is. We can't give you the therapeutic recipe. I can't say, hey, you were traumatized 7 years ago, it may take 26 days. We don't know this. There's so many variables involved in healing. But what we do know is that you were on the path with a predictable, safe tool that was designed to help you, and it will help you. Every single day you're going to get on a path of healing, and your body's going to get to a place where you're back in control of who you are.